Valentine's Day, a time for love, roses, chocolates, and sweet words. But what if I told you that some of the phrases we associate with romance actually have much darker, hidden meanings? From deadly love potions to ancient executions, let's uncover the shocking history behind some of Valentine's Day's most popular words and expressions. Writing a love letter is one of the most intimate ways to express affection. But in 17th century France, a love letter could mean something entirely different, an order for imprisonment, known as lettre de cachet. These sealed royal documents allowed the king to send someone, often a romantic rival or an unwanted suitor, straight to prison without trial. Imagine getting a letter on Valentine's Day, only to realize it meant you were never coming home. Calling someone sweetheart seems innocent enough, right? But in medieval England, the word had eerie connections to death. Funeral rites and poetry often used sweetheart to refer to a lost loved one. It wasn't just about love, it was about mourning. So next time you call someone your sweetheart, you might just be using a word that was once whispered over the graves of the dead. Be My Valentine is a common phrase we use to ask someone to be our special someone, but its origin's much darker. The phrase is linked to Saint Valentine, a priest executed on February 14th in 269 AD. His crime, secretly performing marriages against Roman law. Before his death, he allegedly wrote a letter signed, "From your Valentine." The romantic phrase we use today is actually rooted in a story of martyrdom and forbidden love. Wearing your heart on your sleeve means showing your emotions openly. But in medieval times, this phrase was linked to violence. Knights in jousting tournaments would wear a cloth representing a lady's favor on their sleeve. The catch? It often led to deadly duels over love and honor. Wearing your heart on your sleeve wasn't just about love, it was about risking your life for it. Cupid, the cute winged cherub, is supposed to inspire love. But in ancient myths, Cupid, also known as Eros in Greek mythology, wasn't always so innocent. He was sometimes depicted as manipulative, using his arrows to control emotions, create doomed relationships, or even punish gods and mortals alike, so that little arrow might not just bring love, it could bring chaos. The idea of a love potion is enchanting, but historically, love potions were far more sinister. In medieval times, so-called love potions were often dangerous poisons or hallucinogenic herbs designed to manipulate or control someone. Some even led to accidental deaths, criminal trials, and witchcraft accusations. So when fairy tales talk about love potions, it might be best to think twice before drinking one. Red roses symbolize love and passion, right? Well, not always. In history, red roses have also been a symbol of bloodshed. During the Wars of the Roses in England, the red rose represented the House of Lancaster in a brutal conflict. In some cultures, red roses are used in funerals and mourning rituals, linking them to death rather than love. So that romantic bouquet might carry a hidden, darker history. Heartbreak isn't just emotional, it can be physically deadly. In Victorian England, doctors believed that extreme grief could cause actual death, a condition now recognized as stress-induced cardiomyopathy, or broken heart syndrome. Intense emotional distress can weaken the heart, sometimes fatally, so when someone says they're heartbroken, it's more than just a metaphor. February 14th isn't just a day of love. It's also remembered for one of the most infamous crimes in history. The St. Valentine's Day massacre in 1929 saw 7 men brutally gunned down in a gangland execution ordered by Al Capone. So while Valentine is a name associated with romance, it's also connected to one of the most gruesome crime scenes of the 20th century. Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate love, but as we've seen, the words and traditions we associate with romance often have surprising and darker origins. Whether it's love letters that led to imprisonment, roses linked to bloodshed, or Cupid as a chaos-causing trickster, history reminds us that love and danger have always been intertwined. So the next time you send a love note or buy a rose, just remember, you might be carrying forward a tradition with a much deeper and darker past. Like and subscribe for more fascinating history.